Hello and welcome to Fibroman. Well, today's been one of them days. Yeah. Isn't the pain and what have you having to deal with regarding this fibromyalgia, like most of you probably are, it's the fact that people don't seem to understand. They don't get it. They don't understand why one minute you've got pain and the next minute you seem absolutely fine. Probably why it's quite difficult for people in the UK to be able to get disability, PIPS payments and all that, get yourself registered. It's very difficult, if not impossible, you see. The day you go and have your assessment, you might be okay. A couple of hours later, you're flipping in agony. It's nuts. But you see, this also applies to family members as well. I just had a situation today which I don't know how to deal with it, or whether I should at all. You know when somebody upsets you and you feel you've just got to say something, I've got to say, then you sort of, you mull it over and I can't say anything because that causes friction for your better half, my missus in this case. I don't want to do that. So you bottle it up. And that stress, that anxiety, it just makes things worse. Makes your fibro worse. You bottle it all up. I find that really difficult. I'm a bit of a blabber, me. But today, having the daughters over, one of them come up to me. Says, "Grandpa, Mummy was being horrible about you. She said you don't care." I thought, what? Why on earth was that? I was because I didn't want to go to their house, which is rather uncomfortable, believe you me. One day last week, and I was, quite frankly, I just didn't feel up to it. I'd already had to pick, go and rescue the missus because her scooter broke down, and so I drove up there to rescue the missus and bring the scooter back, and I didn't really want to then go up to to their house and what have you. I was tired, worn out, and it's just I wasn't up to it. So she starts telling my granddaughters, "Oh, Grandpa doesn't care about you. Don't care about it." And it's one of them things, you're so careful, aren't you? It's a bit like people who are compulsive liars and they never remember the lies and they trip themselves up. It's a bit like people who are a little bit loose of tongue, who tend to blab to every Tom, Dick and Harry. All talk in front of the children. Anyway, my little granddaughter comes up to me and tells me what she's been saying. Oh my God. I've got someone on the inside. So, and that really got to me. And also made me realise that people don't understand or don't want to understand. Or they're so wrapped up in their own lives. My daughter-in-law is a bit, I had to put it, she's an only child and a bit self-obsessed. It's all about her and her family, blah, 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 blah. And I've got six kids and about 11 grandchildren. So we have to split ourselves. You can't have one grandchild, have all of you, and the others get none, can they? No. So you have to sort of like balance between them. So, you're not showing any kind of preference, or the best that you can anyway. But that knocked me for 6 for today. I got nothing done. It's been going around in my head, which just made me feel ill. Not just, the usual kind of stress, anxiety, but also pain. It seems to trigger the pain, but anything like that upsets you or causes you any kind of disharmony, it seems to trigger the onset of pain. Shortly after I heard that, it was just back pain started. I actually woke up with shoulder pain, but then it's gone into my neck. Got a bit of a headache going on. Not a headache, it's if you've got fibro, you're probably, I mean, it's my head is like tender to touch. It's bizarre. Now, for some of you, I never used to get headaches of any description. My missus used to always get headaches, but I never used to get any. And now I'm getting them all the while. So, but not the usual kind of headaches. I mean, these kind of like tender head. Oh, I suppose you've got to look on the bright side still. Hasn't finished me off yet, no. And I do live in a beautiful place here, so I'm quite happy. And the other things you see, it causes because I haven't been able to function very well today, because I've been a bit down about it. It's like, how do I get on with my work? And that causes another problem, because I've got to get my work done. And if I ain't got it done today, it's going to have to be put over onto tomorrow. So you're layering the problems, and it creates like an additional pressure, because you're behind with your work. So I suppose the moral of this particular story is that, for a start, those who want to criticise you, maybe they should do it in private and not in front of their children, which is not a great idea anyway. Although it was quite funny when she kept telling me that, Mummy been driving while she's on the phone and stuff like that. I thought, oh my God. Flipping hell. Got kids in the car. It's not very clever. No. And the fines here are high anyway, let alone the fact that it's bloody dangerous. But yeah, it's people that... Is it because... Maybe you know this. Maybe you can answer this one. Is it because some people choose not to understand? Or are some people just are ignorant? Or is it because some people are just... I don't believe you. It's a strange one. It's a strange condition, fibromyalgia. It's like... It's the invisible condition, isn't it? The people who suffer with stress and mental health conditions and, depression. But it's the thing with fibromyalgia, it brings on depression. It's a double-edged sword as well. And you tell me what, your experiences are. Leave it in the comments down below. Do you find it difficult for people? Difficult when people don't acknowledge what you're going through? Sometimes you just want to share it, don't you? Sometimes you just want to talk about it to somebody close. Maybe you feel you can't. Maybe you bottle it up. Especially if you're a bloke, whatever, it's difficult sometimes to be open about that sort of stuff. Wear your heart on your sleeve, so to speak. It's not always easy, is it? You need somebody that you feel that you can trust. Anyway, I suppose I better go and do some work, I suppose. Make something. Toodaloo. Don't forget to hit the like button, maybe subscribe, and the bell icon, because then you get one first video in your pocket every time I upload another video. You'll be happy about that. Toodaloo.